During the past week, 6 signs erected by the unit meant to deter persons from engaging in illegal dumping were damaged and, in some instances, removed. This act of non-compliance to the waste management and environmental legislation occurred in 4 specific locations in St. Patrick, St. Andrew, and St. George. The matters surrounding these recent occurrences have been reported to the respective policing districts for investigation. GBN was in conversation with Godfrey Fleming, compliance manager at the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, via telephone on Wednesday.
But there are some areas where our signs had been completely destroyed or missing. For example, in the Savant-Swayze area, the River Antoine area, and Dunfermline area. Those signs were completely damaged. Since the compliance enforcement unit had made reports to the police in that district, because we are taking this thing very serious. The compliance enforcement unit is also dealing with their own investigations. And so far, we are getting some leads to individuals that are involved in that misconduct, I have to say.
Fleming also noted a recurrence of the act in the Manhattan area. He commended members of the public who have been reporting these offenses to the unit.
Openly, it is not a secret that we are aggressively in the process of having all areas, all inlets, be totally supervised under our surveillance. Right? So, as I said, in the coming months, I am assured, and I'm very optimistic, that there will be a decrease in the illegal dumping and also the prosecution of the defaulters when they are caught. Not if, but when they are caught.
In a related matter, investigations carried out by the Compliance and Enforcement Unit in the south of the island has resulted in the apprehension of one individual who has been charged for the offences of vandalism and damage to public property in the Montrouge area. Shaquel Baptiste, alias Mondel Paul, a machine operator of Montou St. George, in his mid-30s, made his first court appearance to answer to the charges and will reappear in the St. George's Magistrate Court on June 6th. The compliance unit is calling on members of the public who may have information that can lead to the identification of the person or persons engaged in these recent acts of vandalism to contact the Compliance and Enforcement Unit of the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority or the nearest police station. The unit assures the public that all information given will be confidential. A $50,000 fine and 6 months imprisonment applies to the removal of signage in areas such as parks, riverbanks, seashores, and protected areas, while $20,000 and 3 months imprisonment applies for the removal of signage along roadsides and other areas. Christina John, GBN News.